We just got a whole bunch of brand new Poppy Playtime merch news, including the reveal for the brand new official Bubba Bubbaphant Plush, along with some brand new mini plush keychains, some brand new orientation notebook pages, with some lore, and a whole bunch of other merch. So without further ado, let's go hop to the video and start off with the Bubba Bubbaphant Plush and who's going to be the next plush to come after that, and maybe even the entire order for the next 3 plushies. So literally yesterday, Nyes posted this image of a faded out or shattered out photo of the Bubba plush, as you guys can see here, saying that it's going to be coming out in the store tomorrow. Nothing much to really talk about this image, it's just the teaser image, but this is definitely the image we want to talk about. It just released today, only a few hours ago, the time I'm actually recording this, and it's here. Bubba's finally got his plush now. It looks really good, I gotta say here. I do love the head shape, I do think it's good. It's not 100% perfect or accurate to the game, but you know, I think it's definitely fine at this point. The body looks fine, the charm and amulet just looks perfect. The pose, this plush looks really good. But of course, my main issue is just the ears. Why is his ears just so big? As you guys can see, this is actually stock photos of, or real photos or prototype photos. They never really said in the description anymore if this is a prototype or not. But as you guys can see, this is Bubba. He has his eyes, of course, his nose and his big ears. And of course, this one's a lot more unique since unlike the other smiling critters, he doesn't have little hands. He just has the little hooves. So they put that instead, which is of course really nice in detail. The amulet looks really nice. It's still that same rubber material they've been using for Dog Day and of course Bobby Bear Hug. The mouth is still wide open, even though I would like it to be a little bit wider. It's still pretty good. The nose of course is there, or the trunk as you will, I keep calling it nose. And yeah, the plush still looks really good. The colors, everything, the shapes are really on par, but of course it's just the ears is my only image. I do hope this is a prototype and they do fix it. Same thing with the Dog Day. His ears are a little bit different, so hopefully this does get changed, but beside that, this is a really good plush. Of course, it retails for the original price of $38 plus around $10 shipping, so almost around $50 in total when you want to include tax and all that. Yep, still expensive for a plush, but still stay tuned for a review for this bad boy. As you guys can see, this is how he looks when he's in his sitting position. Still looks really cute. This is how he looks from the back, so you can see his tail. You can see the ears don't look that big in the back, but when you go to the front, it definitely looks really big. You can also see his head. Just, you know, good detail, good shaping. It's not like a sphere like Bobby was. And as you guys can see, it's still 14 inches tall. Zippers for aesthetic purposes, not a pocket. So you could open and close, of course, the zipper like all the other Smiling Critters plushies. You just cannot shove anything in there. Why would you want to shove something in Bubba? The plush is sadly unscented. Maybe one day we'll get scented versions. And of course, it is a pre-order. Will be shipping in June. That's pretty interesting since I did not expect it to ship, of course, in May because we already have Bobby Bear Hug and Monster Catnap shipping in May. So it's pretty good to see it every single month. We're probably going to be getting something. And Bobby Bear Hug was just revealed like 2 weeks ago. So getting this reveal is also pretty crazy. This is your Bubba Bubbaphant plush does not stand on its own. Standing is only shown for product photos. And you guys can already tell, I know you guys will be asking this in comments below. Yes, I did already order my placed. I mean, I said ordered my placed. I read that wrong. I already placed my order. I ordered it within the very first like 16 or so minutes of launch. So I should be getting it pretty fast. Also might not be, who knows, might just jinx it. And it is a pre-order, guys. Stop asking me when I'm gonna get it. It ships in June. We don't know when in June, so wait for that review. Bobby didn't even ship yet, even though it's in May right now, but patience, I will review them all the second I get them. But Nyes, on the other hand, posted, I made the decision to collect all the Smiling Critter plushies with, of course, the emojis. Now, this wouldn't be off or anything if you don't mind the order of the emojis he decided to put them in. He put Catnap first, Dog Day second, and Bobby Bear Hug third, and of course Bubba Bubbaphant fourth. We already do know the order was Catnap, Dog Day, Bobby, and of course Bubba, which the plush is released in. But the next 4 order was interesting because he put Crafty Corn, then Kicking Chicken, then Hoppy Hopscotch, and last Picky Piggy. Now, why do I say this is interesting? Is because Nyes is part of the whole partners in crime. I won't be surprised if he knows the whole order, but he said on Twitter that he just put them in random. Sorry for my burst walking. He says he has put them in random. But guess what is up on the coming soon page? Next up is Crafty Corn. So it looks like we will be getting another plush, and the next plush here is of course Crafty Corn, meaning if Nyes is somehow correct with his random guessing, the next plus we should be getting should be Kicking Chicken, which hopefully is true because I do want Kicking Chicken and Hoppy to be next. picky. I'm like, yes, she's good, but she could stay there. Hey, this is the halfway mark where I like to ask you guys to please go and subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, or you already are, you can always just like the video or continue watching the rest of the video, comment on the video, share it. Any of the above will really just help push the algorithm to move this video to more people like you that want to stay up to date in Poppy Playtime news. I'm having a brand new goal. It's not brand new. It's actually been doing it for like a past month or so. I'm trying to hit 50,000 subscribers before May 7th. And we're getting less than 200 away from like 49k. So we're getting close, but since today's already May 2nd, I don't think we're going to make it. But yeah, that's my little goal. Anyway, sorry for taking up more time in your video. Just wanted to remind you of that. Now let's get back to the video. I did put this on the thumbnail, and of course, like I said, like in other videos, this is sadly a knockoff, but this gives us a good idea of what a actual Crafty Corn plush could look like. This is sadly like a bootleg, but it's a really good bootleg. And since Mob likes to do, of course, the ears, I mean the eyes like that, and the mouth, this is like a good example of what a Crafty Corn plush could look like. So yeah, I put it on the thumbnail because it looks pretty lit, even though it's a bootleg. This is not official, don't mind this photo, just for an example of how Crafty could look. Now, moving on to the GH store. I never know how to pronounce her name. They just released a brand new Catnap and Dog Day plush keychain for order. As you guys can see, the price is 19 bucks. Of course, with shipping and all that stuff. And do you know what happened? You're thinking, yo, that is a great deal. 19 bucks for a pair of two. That it would be a good deal if it wasn't $20 for each keychain. And yeah, it's a pre-order, but these keychains, I gotta say, do look really good. They're a really high quality detail just for small keychains. But in my opinion, $20 is so much. All you have to pay is $18 more, and you can have the jumbo plushies, like, or bigger plushies in the Mob store. This is insane for these two. The moon amulets look really good. I like the zipper. These are of course based off the in-game plushies, unlike the other ones that are based off the cartoons. The fluff looks really good. Like I said, these are really high quality, so depending if you're willing to pay that price. Also, Hot Topic is starting to release some of the brand new Poppy plushes. When I say some, it's only really two right now. Well, they already started to release Huggy before, but now they're starting to release Killy Willy in stores, and of course PJ Pugapillar. They're starting to pop up in stores now, the ones from the official Poppy store. Pretty interesting. So if you have a Hot Topic near you and you just want to get them, you definitely could. They are going to be a little bit more expensive because Hot Topic likes to put the prices up. So if you just want to get them in person and you have like maybe Hot Topic discounts or something like that, you can of course get a better deal. But it says get 30% off, so who knows, you could be actually saving if you buy them here. Now moving on to the other sides of merch. Japan always likes to release a whole bunch of different merch, and it's no different here. On eBay is the best place to even find Japan merch or any merch from the pop-up store, and this is a lot of it. We got little key pockets here. Of course, you got the official Mob and Poppy tag here, one just saying Huggy Wuggy, and another one being a different design of Huggy Wuggy. We also have this one that says Poppy Playtime, showing Huggy Wuggy's mouth with a black and white design here, just being another one of those little key coin holders. We also have a bigger one that's like a mini little pocket, a mini little purse, whatever you want to call this, that has the full design of all the characters except for any new chapter 3 characters, just chapters 1, 2, and of course Project Playtime, which is still really cool. And it still surprised me how Daisy is a rejected toy yet somehow always makes it in the full gang art when the rejected gang is not even here. Still sorry for my bird screaming, but yeah, this is still official, but sadly only in Japan. Yes, we know Japan keeps any of the good stuff. They can't just give it here. We give it. As you guys can see, the next one is, of course, the Huggy design, showing him covering his eyes, smiling, covering ears, and covering his beak. Of course, being this famous saying, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. So it's really cool to actually see that in a bag design. We got another one of a famous Huggy Wuggy art that's been used so many times, and this one on the bag. Just wanted to let you know it's in the bag. Got ice cube holders because why not? Different angles of it. We got Kissy, Huggy's hand, Huggy Wuggy, and of course the Poppy Playtime Co logo. The back of it. We got some Huggy Wuggy blankets for some reason because you just can't have enough blankets. We got some brand new like embroidered pins, which looks really cool, but sadly, like we said, it's only in Japan. They're like a mystery blind box that lets you see each of them. Why can't we have stuff like that here? And now moving on to the orientation notebook, guys. If you go to scholastic.com and of course look at the Poppy book, you'll be able to see the very first 24 pages of it. The book will retail for like 13 bucks and release officially on May 7th. aka my B-Day. What a nice birthday. Thank you, Mob Team, for doing that without even knowing it. As you guys can see, they show a whole bunch of different pages, the orientation notebook. I don't want to show all of it here, of course, but they just have different pages here. The first 24, of course, as you guys can see, they just have a whole bunch of different information. None of the information is really groundbreaking or something we've never seen before. That's why you never really see anyone talk about it. They have different pages, of course, based off Huggy, Kissy, and different things like that. So definitely stay tuned, guys, because on May 7th, I will be doing a full entire like analysis, deep dive, and just like recap on everything that the book had. That's something like new stuff and old stuff. So subscribe, stay tuned for that, of course. But if you don't live in America, it turns out they're actually releasing this book early. Like, it should have been out right now. But if you live in the US, like me, you won't be able to get this until May 7th, so yeah, that sucks. But anyways, this is me it for this video. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about today's merch news? What do you guys think about the book, or the different plushies, or all the different Japan merch they're getting? Because they're definitely getting a lot of it. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for when they officially release the Crafty Corn plush, and stay tuned for the Monster Catnap, Bobby Bear Hug, and now Bubba Bubbaphant plush review. I will be reviewing them the second they come in. So subscribe, stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to watch this news video here to see the news and all like 2 weeks ago.